Hi y'all, welcome back to GroFit with Tammy for a detox yoga routine. Today we're going to begin in a seated position. Go ahead and grab a cushion, rolled up towel, or your yoga block to put underneath your sitting bones to raise and tilt your pelvic bone so that you have correct alignment. And then gently place your hands on your knees or your thighs as we begin to become aware of our breath. Wherever you've come from to sit on your mat today, now is the time to focus in on the present, to take account of your body and where you're at, and begin inhaling and exhaling through your nose. We'll be doing each position for a count of 5 breaths today. Let's begin with one hand on your chest and one on your abdomen. And inhale for a count of 4, and exhale for a count of 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Last one. And push all that air out. As you do, interlace your fingers together, palms facing outward, and we're going to inhale upwards, exhale, rounding the back as we squeeze all the air out. Inhale, moving back upward, opening your chest, looking up towards your hands. Exhaling at your own pace. Let's continue. Exhaling, rounding your back, really squeezing out all the air. Inhaling. All of these movements, picture a towel being wrung out when you wring out the water, twisting it to squeeze. And embrace with each inhale the expansion taking place, making room, and each exhale that you're compressing and squeezing and pushing, giving a gentle massage. Next, we will be going into a seated twist. Remove any props you are using to sit on and bring your right ankle up and over across to your left thigh and balance your sit bones, distributing your weight equally on both sides. Inhale and windmill your arms around to the right. Left elbow over your right knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine, your neck, and exhale, twist from the waist. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhaling and exhaling, twisting a little bit further, and release to the other side. Let's switch, putting your left ankle around your right knee, grounding your sit bones into the floor. Inhale and elongate, and exhale over to your left side, looking over your left shoulder, right elbow resting on your left knee. And we inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale and exhale. And release. Next, we will continue in a standing position. As you prepare for this forward fold, open your feet hip-width apart and inhale your arms up, hinging at your waist, folding and bending forward. If you need to, you can bend your knees to allow more space for your tummy to come against the top of your thighs. and grab hold of opposite inner elbows to allow gravity to deepen this stretch for you even more. There are many benefits of a forward fold, including stretching out your entire backside of your body from your head all the way down to your heels. But this inversion also soothes the nervous system. It tones and stimulates the internal organs, increases circulation to your pelvic organs, as well as calming the mind and cooling the body. So as you hang here, think of all the good you're doing for yourself right now. Inhaling and exhaling and release. Slowly roll up back to an upright position. Now I'm just going to step toward the front of my mat to come into a downward dog position. Equally distributing my weight between both palms, pushing away from the mat, straightening and lengthening my spine, pushing my tailbone toward the ceiling, and grounding my heels. You can begin by coming up onto your toes and then walking one heel at a time, bending your knee, stretching the opposite, pushing that heel towards the mat. Let's heat up and activate that core a little bit more by using our left hand to reach towards your right leg in a twisting position, still grounding your heels towards the mat. And let's release and switch to the opposite side. Again, the right palm reaching towards your left leg, whether it be your thigh, your calf, or your ankle, giving a good twist. Now let's continue on into a downward dog split, kicking our right heel back towards the wall behind you to lengthen and stretch. Now stepping forward, let's come into a warrior two position. Step your right foot forward between your hands, balance yourself and come to an upright position, opening to the left side of your mat, extending your arms out towards both ends of the length of your mat, right toes pointing towards your right fingertips, your left foot parallel with the back of your mat. Your hips expanded and open towards the left side of your mat and looking over your right fingertips. Continue to inhale and lengthen, exhale and dip a little lower into this open lunge position. Inhale and exhale, release. Now we're going to go into a wide-legged forward fold, feet parallel with the ends of your mat, bending from your hips, lowering your upper body. Place your hands on the mat below your shoulders and relax your neck, nodding your head left and right, backward and forward. In this inversion, it's okay to bend your knees. You can sway from side to side. Really allow your body to relax as you dangle here, lengthening and stretching your muscles in your lower body, your torso. Inhale and exhale. Now let's prepare for an inverted twist. Place your left palm below your head and inhale and open that right arm up towards the ceiling, really elongating your spine, opening your chest, and either looking up towards the ceiling, or if it's easier on your neck, you can look down at the floor. Just steady yourself and continue with your deep breathing. Now let's release and switch to the other side. Right palm on the mat below your head. Inhale and open your chest, extending that arm up towards the ceiling, elongating your spine, leaning towards your toes, putting a little bit more weight forward as you allow your muscles to elongate even more in this detoxifying twist. Now release and come back to the center. Bringing your hands back to your hips, inhale yourself back up to an upright position while rotating to the back of your mat. Hands placed on the floor, let's go back into a downward dog position. So really push away from the palms of your hands and lengthen that spine, pressing your heels in towards the mat. And now let's prepare to go into our open split from this downward dog position. Kick that left heel back towards the wall behind you, flexing your foot, toes pointing towards the floor, pushing away from your hands, elongating your spine. And now stepping forward between your hands, let's open up again into a warrior two position. Steady yourself as you come up. You can either put your hands on your hips until you're ready, or go ahead and extend your arms out towards the length of your mat, looking over your left fingertips. Left toes pointing towards the wall in front of you, and your right foot parallel with the back of your mat, really opening your hips. Inhaling, steadying yourself, lengthening, and exhaling, lunging even more. Keeping your toes in front of your heel. You don't want your knee to extend in front of your toes. If you need to, you can widen your stance a little bit more. And let's come out, windmilling your hands back towards the floor into another downward dog position. Let's lower down to the floor, coming to knees, chin, and chest. Pushing through, uncurling your toes and coming up either into a cobra with your elbows near your sides. Now uncurl and let's relax a moment, putting one cheek towards the floor. You can extend your arms behind you on the mat, palms up, and steady and slow down your breathing once again. Staying here a few more moments, allowing your breath to come back to normal. Now we're ready to come into a locust position. With your arms still extended behind you, palms up, inhale from your chest up, not overextending your neck. And when you're ready, add your legs in. Inhale your feet up off the ground, also extending your heels still towards the wall behind you. Holding it, go ahead, hold it a little bit more. Slow your breathing. Continue to inhale and exhale. And let's begin to release, slowly coming back towards the mat, cheek to the other side this time as you relax. And let's slow down our breathing once again. I'm sure you could feel the pressure on your abdomen in that last pose, which is helping and aiding in the digestive process, putting just a little extra weight on our belly. And now let's move into a Sphinx pose. So still lying on your tummy, come up from your waist, bringing your elbows below your shoulders, fingertips spread out, palms down on the mat, and pressing the tops of your feet against the floor. Opening your chest, bringing your shoulder blades together, moving your shoulders down away from your ears. Good, and let's begin to release from this position, going into a wide-legged child's pose. We're going into our final two poses. This one, we're giving a little alternating stretch to our spine. Reach your fingertips forward and then relax down towards the mat. Bringing your sit bones down towards your heels, big toes overlapping. Your chest relaxed. Continuing your breath. Just another few moments in this position. Listening to our body, seeing how we feel now at this point. Let's push back up to a seated position. And now we're going to do something a little different. We're going to go into a reclined inverted pose, and we'll need to reposition ourselves. So you can see for this final position, I've cleared some space against a wall. And I have a blanket or a cushion handy, and we'll use that in just a moment. To get into this pose, we're going to squeeze up against the wall sideways, pressing that hip firmly against the wall, and then rotating, keeping your sit bones as close to the wall as you can. It'll help you out. Ease back in. I'm using my hands above my head to push myself back up, really sitting against the wall with my feet up in the air. Now, to increase this inversion, take your prop and place it below your sacrum to elevate just a bit for this inversion. Once you're comfortable, you can either keep your feet together or you can spread your legs open. Combination of the two, whatever feels comfortable. This is a relaxing inversion that nearly anyone can do. It's good to stay here 1 to 5 minutes. However long you have, I'm just going to leave you in this position. Your legs are up against the wall. This helps with your lymphatic system. If you have any blockages or clogged up lymph nodes, this will help. It helps with varicose veins, menopause, anxiety, insomnia, just stress in general. This is a relaxing way to improve your circulation just by reducing the pressure in your legs and in your leg veins, redirecting that blood flow back toward your heart. So this will also help reduce any swelling you may get in your legs as well, or fluid buildup. And from here, I'm going to say goodbye. Go ahead and continue in this pose as long as you like. Enjoy it. Come back to it again and again. Thank you for joining me today. I wish you well on your journey to feeling fit and fabulous.